Welcome to the Psychologist Playbook. My name's Adrian, a registered psychologist, and today I'm going to be teaching you about thought diffusion. Thought diffusion is a technique that we can use to create separation between ourselves and the thoughts that we're experiencing. So if we're having a really negative thought, it can be helpful for us to create some emotional separation to that thought. And there's a number of different ways that you can do this. The first way is by just saying to ourselves, I'm having the thought that X, Y, and Z. It could be like, I'm having the thought of that I am not good enough, or I'm having the thought that I made a really big mistake and now everyone doesn't like me. It's helpful because normally we would internalize all of our thoughts that we're experiencing. So we would usually say to ourselves, I messed up, or I am not good enough. Everyone hates me. And we would usually just say that unchecked, and therefore we're internalizing those thoughts psychologically and emotionally. Whereas saying, I am noticing that I'm having the thought that I'm not good enough, it creates that separation. We're identifying that it's a thought that we're having and that it's not actually accurate, or it's not exactly the case that I'm not good enough in general. So that's one way of doing it. Another way is by visualizing or using your imagination to view your thoughts in words in front of you. I am having the thought that I'm not good enough. I'm just going to use that as an example. And again, that creates that degree of separation. Another way could be to repeat that thought to yourself using a really silly voice. It could be from a very out there actor like Jim Carrey or Nicolas Cage, or it could be a funny cartoon character, even just using a really silly voice. You know, just saying to yourself, I'm not good enough in a really silly voice, it kind of takes the power away from it. And like I said, there's so many different ways, but a final way of really using thought diffusion could be to view your thoughts as individual clouds just floating across in the sky away from you. And the brain has a really interesting way of processing things through visualization and symbolism. If we kind of view those thoughts, those thought clouds just floating away from us, not only does it create that separation between us and the thought on an emotional and psychological level, but it also helps us feel a lot better just by seeing that thought kind of just go away. And, you know, even another way could be to write the thought down on a piece of paper and scrunch it up and throw it away, or even tear the piece of paper up and chuck it in the bin. All of those are really good examples of thought diffusion. So try that out, and I'll see you in the next video.